Bobby Fischer was born to Mel and Roberta Fischer in 1956.
Bobby's the oldest of four brothers. He, like all of us, really looked up to and honored our father, who was also a Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame winner and a serial entrepreneur.
Bobby demonstrated his ambition and aptitude for business from an early age.
I remember my parents being a little bit more than upset with Bobby in sixth grade when they found that he and a classmate of his had walked across the bridge to the Kentucky side of the river and found a way to procure fireworks, which he then came back and sold on this side of the river. So even at an early age, Bobby was an entrepreneur with big dreams.
After graduating from Walnut Hills High School, Bobby pursued higher education at Stanford University, where he earned an undergraduate degree in economics and a master's degree in industrial engineering in just 4 years. Following his graduation from Stanford in 1978, Bobby began his career with a job in the financial sector.
Bobby started his career at Arthur Andersen, as I did, but in different offices. He then went to work for his family business, Texo. He worked with his father for a good portion, probably most of his career. From a business perspective and a community involvement perspective, he learned at the knee of Mel Fisher, and he couldn't have had a better teacher.
Bobby did an incredible job at taking the torch from our dad and leading the Texo Corporation. It started with obviously a very successful company already, but he took it to new heights and ultimately helped sell it to a Fortune 500 company.
And Bob's an entrepreneur, immediately went out and acquired another business.
Bobby built washing systems to an incredible business, and I think the impetus for that was Bobby loves the game of business. Bobby loves building. He's just a really incredible leader. People are really drawn to Bobby as a leader.
He's a natural problem solver. He's not someone that steers away from complex or difficult challenges. As a matter of fact, I'd say that he kind of gravitates to them.
In addition to his roles at Texo and Washing Systems, Bobby has held leadership roles at several other companies in the Cincinnati region. Bobby is currently the chairman of Quiet Star Capital, an investment company dedicated to helping innovative growth companies and startups. He also serves on multiple corporate boards and is a founder of eGateway Capital.
But beyond that, Bobby's been a tremendous civic leader. His role in the Port Authority, his role on helping get the bridge built across the Ohio River, the replacement for the Brent Spence Bridge, his leadership role for the Cincinnati Regional Business Committee, and of course, Bobby's strong and long leadership in our Jewish community.
Bobby serves as a member of the Executive Committee and Campaign Chair of the Jewish Federation, as well as on the board of the Jewish Community Relations Council. Bobby and his wife Arna have become known in the Cincinnati business community for leading trips to Israel.
An ecumenical group of Jews, Christians, people of even other faiths that they took to Israel to have a shared experience and to learn about the challenges, the vibrancy of the economy, the geopolitical realities, and the beauty of that country and part of the world.
We really came back with a deeper knowledge and new perspectives about the people and cultures that have been so integral to our heritage. And we also found a lot of growth as business people, community leaders, and as just world citizens.
Bobby Fischer's impact on the greater Cincinnati region has been both widely and deeply felt by the people of this community.
His business activities have added to the economic vibrancy in our region. His civic and charitable contributions of his time, talent, and treasure have certainly strengthened the fabric of our community and enriched the lives of so many people.
The organizations that he has been involved with in greater Cincinnati have touched thousands of lives.
He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Those of you who know Bobby Fischer know his entrepreneurship and his long-standing passion to support our community. It was that same passion that led him to being an entrepreneur. Let's have a big welcome, please continue, for 2024 Hall of Fame Laureate, Bobby Fischer.
I have the distinct pleasure of following Phil. Phil, where are you? All I want to say is we all here tonight honor you. So thank you. And to the people who did the video, it was great. Michael, Julia, and Tim, thank you. So to the Greater Cincinnati Business Hall of Fame and to the Museum Center, thank you, thank you. Thank you, of course, to Curtis, and I want to give a shout out to my friend Scott. To my fellow laureates, I am amazed and moved by your respective achievements and contributions to Cincinnati's business and civic communities as well, so thank you. I must also acknowledge my associates, business peers and friends, and our professionals. It's actually humbling to think about the help that you all have provided, the guidance, the support, and yes, the occasional corrective admonitions that I've received over the years from all of you. Thank you. And to Arna and our family, including our children and our grandchildren, and most especially to my mother, who is here with us tonight. You all continue to be a source of inspiration, wisdom, and pride. What has always been exciting to me is the relationship between the strength and vibrancy of a community and its inherent spirit of entrepreneurial excellence. Junior achievement asserts the worth of the individual and commits to that value pardon me, through programs, mentors, role models, and community, and I believe that is why it is so important for us to be supportive of junior achievement. But I also believe that at its essence, entrepreneurship embraces that very same idea, that once we commit to the value of the individual, then so much becomes possible. Ideas count, talent counts, openness counts, and yes, a little good luck also counts. The vitality of our city, as evidenced by the disproportionate number of startups, our robust mid-size companies, and Fortune 500s, many of which were themselves startups going back as far as the 1800s. And our city's reputation as an arts community, the social service networks that we have, and yes, of course, being the home of the #1 ranked children's hospital, should tell us that we here have done well in the job of investing in our most precious of resources, and that is our people. My father, Mel Fisher, was inducted as a laureate posthumously in 2015. Anyone who knew our dad would unquestionably say that one of his most exceptional traits was the respect, attention, and care he gave to every individual that he met. This attribute of seeing the possible in everyone is at the heart of a true entrepreneur. There's a famous 2nd century Jewish text called Pirkei Avot, which means the ethics of the fathers, which says, Ezehu Hacham Halomed Mikol Adam. Who is truly wise? One who has the capacity to learn from every person. And it continues, Ezehu Mechubad HaMechabed et Habrios. Who is honored? One who honors everyone. Thank you to Junior Achievement and to the Museum Center for helping make these beautiful lessons come to life in such an engaging and meaningful way. And to everybody here tonight, thank you very much.